Not like because if we were also saying it, if we're also saying it, I would say running artists. I'm not just only talking about Nigeria right now. Now we are looking at people who are just there on the brimlights, who that even the Gen Z are like mentoring, such as Beyonce, Jay-Z. If you come to Nigeria, Burna Boy,
No, still.
they are still millennials if you look at their age.
No, I feel like there is Beyonce now. I don't know. I don't feel you would know because you're I don't do better than when it comes to talent or raw talent and everything. I feel like
But the achievements and everything.
no, come, let's bring it back to this. You have someone that has lived longer. I think this is logical. You're 30 years. You have 30 years worth of experience. Of course, people and you work in a shopping complex. If you have been there for 30 years, everybody in that complex, some way, somehow, will know you. But now, it's even much more surprising when you are like working at that complex now, and you've only been there for 2 years, and everybody still knows you. Yeah. Now, let's take it back to our Gen Z's America that are actually really also doing. Look at Sabrina Carpenter. She's shutting down, she's in continents. She's not even doing countries anymore. She's shutting it down, continents,
she's
Europe.
Doing something someone have not done before.
She's shutting it down in
when I'm talking about like something someone have not done before, when I'm talking that when I'm saying this, I don't know, maybe God specially created us. Let's just say that. Okay, wait, I'm coming. Maybe let's just say God created us specially because if we look at the Jackson 5, I don't know if you know about the Jackson 5, okay? The brother, exactly, the brother Jamie Jackson, all of them. Michael Jackson was after Janet Jackson, okay? But if we are looking at what, like you said, someone that have had a lot of experience, his brothers had more experience than him. But what happened? Because he still have that millennial talent and everything.
But his brothers were also millennials. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, his brothers were not.
What are you talking about? His other brothers were millennials.
Do you know how old Michael Jackson is?
Michael Jackson's brothers were older than him. Now we're up to
Now, millennial. Let's say it again. Millennial is from 1987, 1987 to 1995. Then you can go. Now you can go check that. He died at age 50 in 2008.
At age 50, 2008. 50 years might not. Hey, Jesus.
So, Mr. Spectrum, are you trying to say that this Gen Z, they had mentors for them to get to where they are?
We are their mentors.
We are?
Yeah, we definitely are their mentors.
You're saying that Don Jazzy mentored you.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I feel like let's take it away from like big prominent names and mentors and everything, big prominent names. Let's bring it down to like individual. One out of I can bold, I can beat my chest, but then I won't do that because I'm a classic girl.
Even this babe that they did Burna Boy. I heard that it's even Beyonce that mentored. No, not the Lamborghini. Not the Lamborghini. American babe.
Chloe.
Exactly. Okay, I heard that it was even Beyonce that mentored that. They were following Beyonce's footsteps.
Okay, now let's put it this way. Your millennials were so wise that they did not mentor fellow millennials. They mentored fellow Gen Zs. How about that? Because they were like,
give me an example.
They were like, wait, these millennials after us, they're not so. Their core is 9 to 5 core. These ones don't want to break out of the box of 9 to 5. Let us find the golden generation that we can hand these things over to. And here we are, the Gen Zs that the millennials are happily handing over to.
Do you know that you're shooting yourself?
How now?
Okay, because now you are saying we are all under 9 to 5. Okay, the post-pandemic corrections was done by who? The millennials. Zoom, remote job, working from home. These are things. These are
things that you guys are a 9 to 5. No.
Then who changed it?
Zoom came when it was during the corona pandemic.
Yes, by who?
What to make you guys sit down because we were chill, but a millennial, but chill.
By what? No, can you say it out loud? I can't hear you, please.
No, please, I can't hear.
By who? By a millennial, and I will not take that away from you guys.
Okay.
But then it was. Wait. No. It was motivated by you guys' mentality of 9 to 5 because you guys would not still rest at home during pandemic. You guys were like, no, I will die if I don't work.
Do you know the kind of people we are?
What kind of people?
We are the kind of people that when we see problems, we adapt and evolve.
Oh, please, that was
Okay, that's the kind of people we are.
That's
Because
not true.
now, do you know we passed through 2008 financial crisis? I don't know. Like if you really understood what happened then, we passed through 2008 financial crisis. It was even like a global problem.
I was very young.
And thank
I
you.
was balling.
But still,
Balling at 4 years old.
but still, we were able to scale it through. Now, Corona came.
Yeah.
The COVID-19 came, which it came under our Gen Z bodies. But because we have this ability to adapt and evolve, we're able to still come up with the Zoom, remote jobs, like working all the way from home. Like we came up with so many things. That's where digital marketing came into.
No, let me break this thing
Which
down
you
for
rightly
you.
agree
Let
with
me
me,
break this thing down for you. You guys came up with Zoom and how to while away your lifetime, even while under that pandemic, to work. Because you guys have a work call. But then, did you not notice that something changed within that pandemic? The rise of Gen Z entrepreneurs. The rise of people like later figured out that there was more to
Give me
this.
examples.
They took advantage of this, and like I
I
feel
did what?
like they were doing, these people were doing
jobs,
business.
like example.
These people were buying things. Like I was
like,
a Gen Z. I mean, I was alive. I mean, I will always be a Gen Z. I'll never be a millennial. It's a flex.
Like
Like,
what now? Like what?
thank you, Jesus, for Gen Z life and Gen Z blood and Gen Z everything.
Any example?
Gen Zs were reaching out.
All right.
They were reaching out to people. Gen Zs were doing online business. Like there was this stuff going on back then. I don't know how to explain it. That time when you are home and you needed to get that time you needed to like get maybe data or something like that. Gen Zs were like doing this. That's when like this entire buy data from somebody on the internet came up with. That's why I was able to like have data and everything. So many people went into skit making because since you guys are so obsessed with work call. Gen Zs are not like that. We think about our own health. Gen Zs are like, okay, let's create like skits, let's do comedic relief. The internet was booming with so many things to actually watch. There was entertainment, killing people's depression and everything. Because by this time, the Gen Zs, I mean, my own Gen Zs, we just finished secondary school and I was not going to university. So, of course, I was at home. I did not know what I was doing with my life. I picked up my camera. I was doing things. I was picking up my camera.
Boss Daddy? Is it Boss Daddy? Wow,
so many people blew from that pandemic, and they were remember that past challenge.
Is it Boss?
I forgot the name. It was fast. Like you throw something, and then do you know how many people blew from that alone? Content creation then became that was what actually birthed content creation, and oh my God, you cannot emphasize enough how content creation has been helping lives.
Sorry. Hello. Sorry. Yeah. How do you do content creation? How do you create a content?
I mean, I can't explain it to you very well because you're millennial, but I'm going to try.
You know,
I'm going to try.
Old man like me.
I mean, you're old though.
How do you
like,
do that?
okay. Content creation is actually just like doing anything with reasonable content. It might be hard for millennials to process, but like Gen Zs, we just like it can either be funny, educational, or just passive, basically. Maybe just in between. Yeah, that was.
And how do you do it?
You pick up your phone and you create content. You pick up your phone and you create content.
So which means
why did you guys think about creating content then?
So which means if you
but you guys had the phone and you guys didn't think about creating content.
Do you know the history of content creating? Do you know the first guy that posted on the YouTube?
Please teach me. But wait, YouTube, when did YouTube start monetizing content? 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Meaning you guys' efforts on YouTube was useless.
Okay.
That before that 8 years ago, because YouTube founders were like, our millennial, what are they doing on this internet? So instead of just posting how to get a job, how to do interviews. Gen Z came and they were like, okay, these people are really, really making use of this stuff. Okay, let's start paying them. We created those, we used it and we made them see. I feel like there's this thing. No, please wait. You tell us, there's this quote of, people see you based on the story on how you tell yourself, basically. Gen Zs actually make content creation look like something that was worth paying money for. And that was why that's why TikTok is monetized. That's why Instagram is monetized now. That was why YouTube is monetized now. If you guys had actually made a good use of it to the point that you actually feel like you have, it would have been monetized long ago. But why do you have to come to us for them to be like, okay, let's pay you, let's actually pay. Like this so much effort being put into everything is not 9 to 5. Oh.
Okay, now this thing is this thing is very, very funny. Okay, because like I said, millennials, it is our goal to see that the society is growing
by 9 to 5.
Okay, now we created all these platforms, and now credit to you guys are using it well. And what we did was, since you guys are not into providing or investing for other generations that are coming, you guys want to use what we've already invested to earn, and you guys are not ready to go to work. We monetized it for you because we still care.
No,
in as much as can I just say,
what?
The Gen Zs are just lazy.
Oh my God, that is disrespectful. Oh my, I feel like you just slapped me. Did you just slap me? Oh my God, did you just slap me? Did you I feel like you just
camera here.
But you know what? Did you just slap me?
We cannot be bringing in the Gen Alpha right now.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I laid a foundation. I laid a foundation, and they're on it, very strong. Can they also say the same for the future generation?
Gen Z are actually investing for them to be creating content. They're also investing.
Wait, you think investment is all about let us come, everybody, let's gather at the table? If every single person was
hello, for them to create content, they are investing.
Yes, that's investing my time into actually.
No, I said inventing.
I think she said investing.
Are you saying investing?
She said investing.
No, I'm talking about inventing, something that others can also use. Because as we are growing, we are thinking, what are some of the good things? Like now we know that, okay, because of the fact that they are lazy, we also gave them artificial intelligence. Okay. So that it will help. Sorry. So that it will help them in doing their job. Since they don't want to do 9 to 5, we are so good though. We will help you. We want you to be better.
Let me explain.
We brought artificial intelligence. We brought the ChatGPT.
Yeah.
We made things so easy for people. Now we did not just do this for your own generation. We did it even for the future generation. So what I want you to do, don't invent. Fine. Innovate.
Okay.
If you could do that for us, I think we'll just be happy. Now, if I ask you any innovation, no.
Can we just take a moment to break something down? Now you're saying, the Gen Zs are so lazy, but then 1 out of 10 Gen Zs, they're 5 of them or 6 of them probably own a business.
Please tap on the screen.
That's a big lie. They all own a business.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Thank you for the ice cream is earning me more money than you who is working at a 9 to 5. But if I have to pick up a phone and go tap, and I make more money than you, then don't you just feel like you're just wasting your lifetime?
Okay. But do you know what? Some of these people who do content creation on YouTube,
yeah, do you know the average money?
They have cars.
Do you know the average pay of a content creator?
Actually.
No, let's
so if we say top 100 billionaires,
we might not be billionaires.
Who?
Kylie Jenner.
What is she into? What is she into?
She's into cosmetics. You don't know Kylie Cosmetics?
And she's a Gen Z, right?
Yes, she is.
And she's part of top 100 billionaires.
She at least
in the world.
Billionaire.
Please, can we take her phones? Let's browse it out.
At least she's a billionaire.
Let's browse it out. Statistically,
at least she's a billionaire.
I said top 100.
Wait, you guys like to say this.
I said top 100 billionaires.
These second-tier millennials like to hide under the shadows of first-tier millennials.
Okay, now I can list eight first-tier, second-tier millennials that are under the Forbes list.
List them.
Okay.
How many Gen Z people are actually under the Forbes list? Yes,
that's what I'm asking. Forbes list of top 100. I'm not giving you 50 to make it easy for you. I said 100 billionaires.
You guys, oh my God, you guys are like shadow crawlers, cockroaches. You guys like to stay under shadows.
Under shadows of who?
Shadows of first-tier millennials. See, these second-tier millennials.
for first tier or second tier, we are all talking about millennials and Gen Z. So what if I start saying first tier and second tier like Gen Z? It does not make sense.
Really short
It does not. No, it
really short space. It's from
no.
2000. It's a really.
It's not short. It's they are all equal. It's not.
Like 1996 to 2000 and what's it called now? 2010.
Tell me.
1996 to 2010 is how many years?
2010 is 1997. 2010 is 13 years.
And that's Gen Z. Okay, sorry. Every generation is 15 years.
If every generation is 50 years, top 5 the older people now, I wouldn't now categorize them as millennials now, would I?
I said what I said. Listen to me.
They're actually older than 40
What
years.
I said.
Listen from Nigeria.
Okay, now this is wait. This is how you categorize it. Okay. For example, now I know that millennial is from 1987 to the 1996. I said top 100. I know how many millennials. Wait, just hold on. Top 100. I know how many millennials I will count in top 100, but you will not see billionaires. But you will not see. No, just use. You can just use how many Gen Z can you find in top 100 billionaires in Forbes list.
I would actually open my Forbes list and I'll be able to find.
We are waiting, so we can just go ahead. Maybe you can show me after, maybe when we are outside, okay?
No, Gen Zs are innovating in. It's not really. Now, how do I put it? I feel like you guys have done so well when it comes to tech and creating. But Gen Zs are actually. I feel like I'll give it to you guys.
You feel like you are doing
I
that.
feel like if it makes you sleep.
So can we conclude here now?
No, we can't conclude it. No, please, could I? Sorry to cut you short.
Okay.
The thing now is we are catering to other things that you guys have neglected. Now, let me bring up this lady, Natalie Fitness. There's this lady, Natalie Fitness, who is creating an women's only gym because Gen Z, millennials and also, but she's creating an only women's gym to like make women feel safe. We have other Gen Z people trying to. Gen Z people even the reason why therapy is even so popular these days. You guys don't believe in therapy because you guys like to be sad and.
Can I cut you in there now? Do you know why we don't need therapists?
Why?
Because we can actually control our mental health.
Such a lie. Because
So why then do we not have therapists then?
One out of like millennials. I'm sorry to like insult you guys or like.
Because always, come on, all this, like seriously, like all this, come on.
Because you guys are always very
But like millennials are violent. Everybody that grew up with a millennial father knows that millennials are so and that violence is coming from the accumulation of you guys sadness, disappointment, everything. You guys keep it in, and then when you get home, when you get maybe your daughter misbehaves, next thing is you this stupid child, you this boy. No.
What if I tell you that I didn't experience that?
Maybe that's just for you.
What if
but I know in the comment section,
a
lot of millennials, a lot of Gen Zs can experience abusing fathers.
A 13-year-old girl. She's not Gen Z. She's Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay. Sued her parents who are Gen Z. What will you call that? Because how the parents were treating her. Now this statement that you made is not like an actual truth, okay? It's not like an actual truth because now during my time, I grew up in the time when.
No, I feel like Gen Zs are crazy. Oh, hey.
Sorry. I grew up in the time when our parents would like train us to be what? Hustlers, to be dependable.
You are going to be fun.
Okay? To be solely independent of no one.
Independent or suffer.
Okay? We were able to hustle out.
Were you hustling?
At the age of 15. At the age of 15, we've already started leaving the home, like to go and make this thing.
Independent or suffering.
Now, after that suffering, see, do you know what is called hard work?
Independent. Are you hardworking or you're suffering?
Do you know what is called hard?
Are you hardworking or you are suffering? There's a thing. You guys don't know how to differentiate millennials.
We were suffering.
Queen, you were suffering. Suffer. 925. What happened?
But why do you guys shout a lot? Do you know that you can make sense without shouting?
No, if I have to lay emphasis, I will lay emphasis. You cannot stop me.
Okay, so now can you just calm down? Can you just? I think when there is like a statement or an argument, and when you start shouting, it shows like you are feeling weak, defeated.
No, I'm just trying to.
All right. Oh yeah. So do the counts. Take the water. Take the water. Do the
I'm
count.
you're trying to give us. You know when you're in court. Yeah, and then they're like guilty, stamp it. You know that noise. You know that papa.
Okay, that's what you're doing. You know, you guys always justify everything, but that's by the way.
No, I justify everything, but so far he admitted it. Millennials and so far.
To make the world better for you.
I'm hating the fact that Gen Zs actually like to take the easy way out and actually make it more than the more than
example. You know, you will talk, but you will not give me any example. Yes, example.
How do you make it easier?
There is hate for Gen Zs that are making it in life. Let me.
Not example of hate, example of how you guys made it easier.
We took the easier way out in life because we know, my dear, taking my phone and creating content and making more money than you in a day that
taking
actually goes and creating content. I'm making more money than you 9 to 5ers.
Taking your phone and creating. Imagine that all of us then we were busy taking our phones. Creating, because remember we are talking about phone, then we have internet.
Were you guys making use of it?
Hello, we have internet.
You guys did not
because we knew what is more. I feel like you guys don't know. You cannot separate. Can I talk? No. Because I'm talking.
Millennials, can I say this?
Exactly. Now I think now you feel
Okay. So now actually, with conclusion of this money aspect of Gen Z and Millennial, I think the both generation actually reigns. Like they reign supreme.
The both generation reign supreme. Yes. Like now, if I still ask you, in what ways?
Because people are investing and they are investing too.
How? In what?
I feel like
you are saying content creation.
I feel like
who does that? That's very.
Who does that? That's what you should. No. Sorry to cut you short. Can you let me speak, please? No. Because you're millennial. She was talking like
content. Now, I asked that question, but you
both making it in life.
How? In what? No, can you allow her, please? Can you allow her? In what? In businesses, buying what? Like, tell me all those things.
Most of these Gen Z, they actually have land.
Like who? Yeah, like give me instances.
I don't know, but I'm sure.
We don't know because it does not exist. Period. So, do you have any instances?
Okay, because you don't know.
Yeah, it does not exist. If it exists,
everyone in this world.
bro, you have your phone. Google it out. We have time.
A lot of things exist that you millennials don't know.
Like, tell me.
Like actually being good people for the society, being loving.
Come on, why are you taking us? See, we are on our way to Delta. You're taking us to Rivers.
Are you saying that
inventing
tough love, like they're they're so tough?
Millennials are. You guys are Holy Ghost fire. Oh, Jesus
they're so tough, right?
Millennials, their way of living is
toxic.
Just
want to give that soft life.
Like they hate us because we like happiness. Why can you hate happiness?
We hate like. I want to say
you guys don't like us because we like happiness.
This is what we
like comfort. You guys hate comfort.
This is what we call parental care and love. I know you can't relate, but now this is what parental care and love means, okay? You have to push your son, your daughter to sky. Like, you have to make sure that she is doing it. That is what, because we want you to be successful, and there is no gain without pain. Because we want you to be successful, we are pushing you to be successful. But because you have this lifestyle of everything easy, please, can I? Everything easy, everything. You know. Ever since we've been saying anything that we've been saying here, you guys like you have not actually. Okay, wait. Ever since, no, it's not, because you are still using what we.
Oh my God!
I attended, just like the summit I attended. Some of them that came out to give their business proposal for 1 million naira was like they brought good business proposal.
Okay.
Yeah, and most of them are actually Gen Z.
Okay.
They gave mad-ass business proposal.
Okay.
Like they're going into technology, like the guy that did the baby dolls or something. Like they gave good business.
Yeah, I want to understand what point are you driving at?
Driving, okay, this Gen Z, most of them are going into technologies.
They are going into or they are bringing.
They're already into technology because they're taking.
Yeah, see, I'm not arguing that they are going into an already existed program. I'm saying,
program was not
chill.
successful.
I'm
When
saying,
it was with you
I'm
guys.
saying. Now, do you know what it means for something?
Successful when it was with you millennials.
Do you know what it means for
Facebook
something
was
to be
not-
successful?
Hazibgist was not as rich. He was not. No, he was rich, but he was not just as rich. He's not even richer now that. Gen Z
How do you
is
determine
using
success?
more.
How do you determine success? How do you rate success?
No, how I determine success is that I look at like the growth of something. I feel like growth is actually how you determine.
Okay, growth is success.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
now
feel like
let's say if we are
not
not successful, it would have been like, okay, we developed this, and you saw it, and you trashed it, and you brought another one. That means we were not successful. But because we developed this,
and